Danae Davis has ruined her life being completely fast and loose, but now she wants us to feel sympathy for her. Danae Davis' origin stories, I'm not kidding, is being passed around by various content creators. Her whole shtick at some point was, I will sleep with Lil Mike, Deshae, Ron Sumo, get passed around, and that's essentially like, what made her popular and famous. And as expected,
What's going on, y'all? We're back at it again with another video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let's not waste no time and get right into it. So today's video is going to be about the whole situation with Gucci Third Leg and Danae Davis. So let's jump a little bit deeper into it, no pun intended, and see what's going on.
Right on cue, once Danae Davis turned 18 years old, she decided that she was going to take the natural progression of an e-girl. Instead of getting a job, going to college, going to trade school, being a productive tax-paying member of society, she was going to start slinging coochie online for $1 and showing pictures of her labia for $5.99 on OF. So she decided to start doing that, living a fast life. And she went from essentially a content creator being passed around to a real online bop, somebody who was slinging coochie for a living. As she embarked on her empowering journey of getting her cheeks clapped and face painted like Picasso by various male corn stars, her supporters filled her with Yas Queen, Yas Mother chants. She began to feel empowered. Even her own mama was supporting the journey of a young bop.
That's kind of crazy. I mean, I feel like your parents should be your first line of defense to deter you away from things that could potentially harm you in life. Everybody's relationship is obviously different with their parents. But if they're paying the bills, some people just look at it as like the money's coming in. But not all money's good money, you know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think about that one.
Even her own mama was supporting her bad decisions. Like, nobody stopped to tell this 18-year-old girl, hey, bruh, like, you're not just in the corn industry, you're in the most unregulated sector of the corn industry.
Your health
you're not
is
a
at
part
risk.
of a professional studio or network that requires testing, and you're not filming with other professional creators. No, you're in the underground OF ghetto hub of corn. Essentially what you're doing, bruh, is you're sleeping with any guy with an OF account and a camera.
That's what
There's
her
no
mom should have been
regulations
telling
for
her.
testing. It's none of that. And what you're doing is you're putting your health at risk. But, who was going to tell her that? Her own mama was supporting her doing it. Listen, I'm assuming the bills were being paid and she wasn't even going to ask any questions as to how safe her daughter really was. Now, it looks like all the bad decisions have finally caught up to Danae, because Danae is now taking to social media to cry and weep for our sympathy, because her bad decisions have finally caught up with her. Now, Danae first started by speaking in third person. She took to her TikTok account to announce that one of the creators that she filmed with was giving girls an incurable disease.
I'm going to tell you guys that allegedly Gucci Third Leg is out here giving people HSV2, that is genital herpes. If you collabed with him and then found out a month to 3 months later that you have genital herpes, there's a high likelihood that you got by that man. Please go get tested if you did have any collaborations with him. I know a lot of people are being insensitive and saying like, oh, he fucks everybody raw, how are you surprised? Stuff like that is not always common knowledge. And another thing is, there are several niches on social media, so a lot of people aren't aware of his gross or abusive ways until they actually experience it. They don't see it on social media. So I'm going to say this a couple times on my platform to make sure that the word gets out, because I have now a big platform. Gucci, I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, no, that's all types of red flags. If you're sleeping with somebody in this type of industry that's unregulated, you best do your research about that person. This man is on video saying he has over 3,000 bodies in interviews. Like, he's been a thing in 2019, 2021, same situation, same issue. So it's like, you kind of bypass it and not call it common knowledge. Is it not common knowledge, or did you just not do research or enough of it? You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's insane.
So she started off by speaking in third person and saying allegedly, because all of a sudden she grew what this thing called shame was. You see, when she was getting her back blown out on these like miscellaneous websites and Twitter, she ain't have no shame then. But all of a sudden she grew shame once she caught an incurable disease. So she's speaking in third person. Eventually, bruh, she just confessed, man, and said, yes, he gave it to me. yes, I'm one of Gucci's victims.
I'm just gonna say, yes, he gave it to me. It's
Same hoodie,
devastating to
everything.
have to come on here and share that whenever I was 19 years old, Gucci third leg burned me with HSV2. And he told me that he was going to send me his test results. And he never did. And it saddens me to hear that he's done this to so many girls. And there's girls with so many similar stories to me. And they're so young as well. He is preying on the young. He is preying on the new. And I'm so sorry for not saying this 7 months ago. I was scared. And I was making so much money. I can't keep beating around the bush because you guys think I'm lying. And he can't ruin anybody else's life. I didn't know. I didn't know what he was known for. I didn't know who he was. I didn't do my research. And it is my fault.
There's something very
Okay, all right. See, now the truth is starting to come out. You just admitted you didn't do your research and admitted that it's your fault. That's good for taking accountability, but at the same time, you were the same part of the problem. You said you had it for 7 months and still continue to do content because you were scared and the money was too good. At that point, what makes you any different than him? You guys both had it and continue to do it for the money. Like, that's not good. It would be a different story if you said it right when you got it and like let people know like, hey, da 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 da. But you hid it from people for 7 months and still continue to make content. You contributed to the problem just as much as he did. Like, that's insane. And you did it for money. This is like literally the definition. This is the stuff your mom should have told you before you got in this industry. Like, at least told you, do your research about the people you're sleeping with. This kind of is common knowledge, you know what I mean? Especially if you're in an unregulated industry where a lot of people are sleeping together without protection. And this dude is known to have 3,000 hats under his belt. Like, that's crazy. It's hard. You're taking accountability, but at the same time, you're trying to play innocent and act like you didn't know. Whose fault is that for not doing the research? You know what I mean?
very concerned about what she just stated. She stated she found out 7 months ago in March, but she kept
Dang,
quiet
that's
because she was
unfortunate.
just making a lot of money from the films with Gucci and other films, and she didn't want that money to stop coming in. So she continued to film with other creators, and she let them know secretly, hey, I have this, but there's a very slim chance that you will get it if I'm not on an outbreak. And the ones who were comfortable went in raw, and the ones who weren't comfortable used a condom. But she concealed this information, man. Like, she could have saved a ton of lives, bro. Yo,
Yup.
she could have saved a lot of other women, but she kept it a secret because she wanted to make a quick buck. That don't sound like some innocent victim with clean hands, bro.
Right.
That sound like a willful participant after you found out, bro. Right? Like,
That's
you're
what I
the
was
reason
saying.
why a lot of other women got it as well. Now, again, like, let's not let Gucci off the hook. He's a monster. Gucci is a monster. If he's out here concealing the fact that he has this disease and he's giving it to random women, he's a monster and he needs to be in jail. I'll say it, bro. He needs to be locked up if this is true. This is
100%.
bad.
100%.
Very bad.
110%.
Now, do I particularly feel sorry for a 19-year-old who wanted to be fast and grown and wanted to make money the cheap way? So she started sleeping with men who is openly online admitting that they got 3,000 bodies.
All right, so last year my body count was like 3,100, but I was really, I didn't feel too bad about it because my ex-chick Dominant Body had like 2,000 or whatever, but so it was like when I was dealing with my chick, she couldn't really be like, oh, your body count's too much because her body count like 2,000. My body count like 3,000, so it's like, damn, like I didn't feel too bad about it, honestly. I feel like
I wouldn't feel comfortable eating from the same pan as somebody with 3,000 bodies, yet alone letting that person enter into your body unprotected. To me, this is not victim blaming. This is stupidity blaming.
Facts.
If you're just a stupid person, bruh, like, then I feel like we should save our sympathy for somebody who is, had a little bit smarts to them. All right, so when, she's on TikTok yelling and screaming, you would pay Oluwatosin. Listen, man, it comes in one ear, it goes out the other. I'll be real, bro.
I know the people that already have it know exactly what I'm talking about, but whenever you realize and find out that you have something as severe as that, it's heartbreaking. It causes you to go through an immense amount of trauma and depression. I was going through so much at the time, and I've already gone through so much, so at the time it was very hard for me to speak up about anything. I do fully disclose anybody that I have sexual interactions with. I tell them before.
Okay.
Nobody is made unaware. You guys can demonize me, whatever, but I'm sorry. Hearing these girls sob and not know what to do because for a while they didn't know if that's what was going on. It's so sad because the agency does not make you test. Talent testing does not make you test for herpes. That is one of the only things that they don't make you test.
Here's why this is horrifying news for the industry. This guy Gucci
Slept with
has
everybody.
been with almost every OF,
All of
Instagram
them.
model, Twitter chick, and he has filmed it, right? It's all online. Usually when a Twitter or an Instagram chick want to get into the OF or, you know, the corn industry, they film with Gucci, and that's how they get their foot in the door. So if he has herpes and he has given it to all these chicks, and he has filmed with all these chicks, well, now all these chicks is off limits. And that's horrifying news for the industry, bruh, because if you a rapper, if you a content creator, bruh, then you know the secret, bruh, that a lot of these chicks who are on OF, like your favorite Twitter head demon, yo, they all slinging coochie for a price. Outside of corn, bruh, their supplemental income, bruh, is they out here slinging coochie for a price.
And that's one thing about that industry. It's very tight niche, so a lot of people talk to each other and tell people about this collab, good and bad, yada yada. So it's like if someone's that big name, it would have been pretty smart to reach out to other big name creators that he's worked with and just got their honest review, their uncandid review, things like that. You know what I mean? It's really unfortunate that he's concealing that and still giving it to people. Like, you should be in jail. Like, there's no remorse for him. Like, that's flat out wrong, point blank, period. But at the same time, it's a double-edged sword. Like, he's wrong for that, and then she's wrong for not looking into who she's going to be sleeping with, let alone this internet personality. Like, he's been all over the place. So it's like it's an unfortunate situation for both people, honestly.
Right? If it's, let's say, the 6th of the month, and they still got about a good 25 days to pay rent, bruh, the coochie probably going for $1,500. If it's the 27th, and they got a solid 4 days to come up with rent, bruh, the coochie going for $500. And a lot of rappers and content creators, bro, are indulging in paying these OF and these Twitter chicks and these head demons, you know, for some coochie. So if this is true and he's giving all these chicks some coochie, bro, yo, it's about to be a cold winter.
Oh yeah, it's all bad.
Because where's the
It's all
coochie
bad.
coming from, bro?
Oh,
Feel me?
nah.
The regular girls really trying to be courted.
He got
These
to
are
all
only
of them.
demons, bro. We can give like 500 to, man, and pipe out for nothing. And they all dimes. Now, this chick, you know, Danae, took her stupidity to a whole new level on Twitter. And she sort of went from plausible deniability to just, use a dummy. Because she took to Twitter to further explain how Gucci tricked her into filming while having the disease. So she takes to Twitter with proof, and the proof just makes her look incredibly worse. So she says, "This should be all the proof y'all need. I'm mortified and ashamed that I didn't come and say it back in March when I got that positive result. Sadly, it's my fault that y'all are coming to me saying he burned you. He lied to me and said he cut himself while shaving." So think about it for a second, all right? So she's filming with Gucci. He pulled out his pants. She takes control. And before she puts it in her mouth, she sees a bunch of bumps on it. And she's like, what is this? And he says, I just cut myself. And he still
Violation. There ain't no way. So hold on. There's this dude, right? You new to the content scene, whatever. You about to do what you do, and you see bumps on there, and you do it anyways. No protection, no nothing. Don't ask for test results. Don't have none. What are you doing? Like, this is just unresponsible adults. Like, what are you doing? And then you're surprised that you caught something. How in the... I don't see the thought process behind that. You know what I mean? Like, that's violation.
all shit. And she said, okay, cool. Goblin. And it's kind of like, bro, like, why would you continue after you've seen a lot of bumps on it. So she goes, he told me he sent me his test results and never sent them. I was 19 and naive, brand new to collabing. I was only shooting with partners. I was scared of losing all the money. That doesn't mean anything to me now. I reposted the vids to milk the money that I felt like he owed me. He changed my life forever. I was speaking in third person because I was too afraid of what could come, but I can't stand to let people think I'm just lying. Gucci third leg, you were burning hell for what you did to me and these young women. There seems to be a trend of the girls he's burning. We're all new to the OF content collaboration game, are 19 to 22 years of age. I'll drop the full story when I'm ready. So her proof.
If you guys go to that post on her Instagram, she shows exactly what the urine to me looks like with the bump. And you could tell that's not normal. Like, it's not a razor shaving bump. Like, if you guys go look at her Twitter post, something is wrong. And she still did what she did, unprotected. And there's a video of it. Like, you guys go to that post and let me know what you guys thinking if you would have still done it anyways. Because it's one thing to not know. You know what I mean? Like, if you didn't know, you didn't see anything, you guys just did it. A couple months later, you come back, it's a positive test. That's a completely different scenario. But if there's a lot of stories about someone from 19, 2021, and etc., he's on camera saying he sleeps with a lot of people. He said who his ex was who could potentially have it too. And then you see something on his urine and you just ignore all those red flags, right? And then you admit to not doing your research. Can we really feel bad for you? It's like, what were you expecting to happen? Like, all the red flags are in your face and you just kind of continue. The whole situation is definitely unfortunate. Like, it's all bad. It's all bad. It's bad for her. It's bad for him. Like, this is a pretty bad situation. But at the same time, it's like, you got to be adults and take some accountability. You guys could have rescheduled the test or rescheduled the shoot for when he had the test results. Anything like that, pushed it back 2 weeks. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have hurt nobody. But instead, the money signs was all you guys were looking at, and that's all you care about. Well, you got the money signs, now you got this too. Which one did you care about more in the end? You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think down below.
She showed the link she dropped, and she also posted videos. So she does a close-up of the video where it shows the visible lumps and bumps on the dude's love muscle, on his penis, as she's putting it in her mouth and taking it out.
Violation.
So she willingly did this. Like, yo, I'm... Now listen, bro. If he lied to her, he's a scumbag and he should be in jail.
For sure, 100%.
But we should feel
Throw
sorry
that man under the
for
jail.
a young woman who decided to make money the easy way and to get the quick buck. And you seen all the signs there were, and you didn't get a test results, and you seen he had lumps on, and you still sucked it and allowed him to F you raw?
Tweaking.
Again, man, we not victim blaming. We is stupidity blaming. This is insane. Now, a lot of people were questioning her. A lot of people had the same concerns that I had, and she did respond back to a few of them on her Twitter. So here's what she had to say to a lot of the critiques.
You saying everybody saw it is insane. If I didn't expose that lesion yesterday, nobody would believe me, bro. Nobody would still believe me. Bro, are you fucking serious? Y'all motherfuckers talking about everybody saw it. There was 100,000 likes on his video of him posting me, and he was burning me, bro. And then he kept posting me. So I kept posting because it just kept going viral. Nobody saw the lesion until I just zoomed in on my Twitter yesterday. What's wrong with you bitches?
Now, I wear glasses, but even I could see that massive alien object that was planted on... Oh, bro, it was too big to miss. Especially, bro, if there's 100 lights and you got it right here to your face. Stop. Yo, there's no excuse for why you didn't see it. And you admitted, yo, you did see it. And you ignored it, all right? And you believe that he was just simply cut. Bro, a cut makes like an actual cut, a rash. A cut don't make a full bump, a lesion. And to do that without seeing the test results and don't use protection.
Violation.
Yo, we have no sympathy for you, right? Now, you know, we are thankful that you said this, all right? So now I know to stay away from any girl he ever piped. But also too, man. So this could probably save a lot of other girls, right? So girls don't really fall into this trap, bro. You know, and I do think, man, that stories like this does need to be out here, bro.
100%.
To let these girls, yo, it's not quick money. It's not fast money.
It's risky money.
It's not money that
It's
you're about
risky.
to come across and make a quick buck from. The money comes with consequences. And this right here is just one of the consequences it could be a part of. The other one could be HIV. The other one could be, yo, a pariah. The other one could be, yo, once you're 35 and 40 years old, you have no other career options because you done did this online for 20 years. Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this?
Yeah, this is a real unfortunate situation. Honestly, my unbiased opinion is just both sides need to take accountability. 100% both. They're both in the wrong. If you ask me, they're both in the wrong. She had a bunch of red flags, ignored them, no test results, unprotected, seen the lesion and asked him about it, still did it anyways. He was going around doing this, lying to people, saying that he's all good and he'll provide test results, never provided them, not disclosing his health status with people he's engaging in those activities with. They're both in the wrong, 100%. And it's unfortunate that she's so young and had so much life ahead of her. And the decisions in the past she took in life led her to this. It's all unfortunate, and it all comes down to the Benjamins. It all comes down to the dollar sign. I feel like if she would have known that she was gonna get this and went back, she wouldn't have never done it. Like, never have done it. So you guys always got to think in the future, like, if this goes 100% wrong, how I don't think it goes, would I still be happy with it, with the money and everything? Those are some questions they should have asked beforehand, but now it's obviously too late. Let me know what you guys think about this video down below. Let me know if you think he was in the wrong. Let me know if you think she was in the wrong. Let me know if you think both of them were in the wrong. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll go ahead and catch you on the next video.